Hello everyone, I'm High Treason and welcome back to the long drive. This should be part 14, somewhere's about there. See if we have better luck with buildings this time, because last time it was fucking garbage. It really was. What's in there? Now you see what's happened here? The buildings moved a bit. This is a thing that happens. I think I mentioned it before. Sometimes it happens. Now, in the old days, it also used to duplicate items. Well, used to make things spawn again. Hey, that was a robot, and robot will spawn again. Well, we've net zero on diesel. We've got the same amount we had last time. Suggest we're using very little, you know. We've got about halfway with this car. To be honest, we'd probably go the rest of the way without running out. We'll still keep a lookout, but it would be a shame if the next time we see a petrol engine for this was, you know, at like 249k or something. Because you know we only keep the cars for about 250k's. Which means we'll probably get this... Well, there's a rock there. Means we'll probably get this done in we'll need about, what, 20 cars or something? There's about... And I think I can do this in less than 100 episodes because I'm not accounting for driving fucking slow cars. But I guess we'll have to do that at some point, but that's fine, because I mean, I guess we'd drive a fast car as well, so that might make up for it. I think I can do it in less than 100 episodes, say under 45 minutes an episode. Any amount of time I go over 45 minutes, then, well, we just add that time on to the next episode. And if that goes over, we carry that to the next. And, you know, if at the end we've still got, like, remaining time from all that, then, you know, even if I did end on like 100, you know, then it would go over, and essentially, you know, would add an episode, even though the episode numbering won't be like that. I guess it would be better to say I could do it in less than 4,500 minutes or something. Yeah, I bet I can do it in less than 4,500 minutes. What is that? Like, in, like, real fucking time? I mean, what? It's probably like 50 hours or something goes in there. You see, this is why I wanted a petrol engine. I told you this was coming. My foot's to the floor. The game's doing this because I said I can finish it, like, in good time. Why do you think there's a red bit on the speedometer there? Oh man, come on. The days in which we could have driven the bus are going away. I mean, I might still try and do one, but I don't think we'll be keeping it for long. It's worse than this. Oh man, come on. Go! Baby, don't let me be misunderstood. Temporary life suck. But yeah, fuck it, his music. Shit. Kinda like it though. Yeah, come on, get up here. There we go. There we go, it's flattening out. It's flattening out. You know, I need some blacktop, and I'm wondering if I might actually be cheaper using floorboards, because there's a gap between my desks of just over a foot, and I need to put a telly on there. And so, let's go out to that boat, fuck it. I'm going slow anyway, we might as well go for it, but yeah, you know, and I'm like, I should use blacktop, I need about 6 foot of it, and then I'm like, yeah, you know, floorboards might actually be cheaper. Like, it doesn't really matter, it doesn't have to be that even of a surface. Oh jeez. It's pretty horrible out here. Where's that dirt gone? It should be just over this ridge here. There we go. Temporary love so bad, but it feels so good. Then along came you, now I know it's true. Get me to the fucking boat. Right, let's see if we can find some diesel in there. Not going to drive the car in there. Yeah, can you still do that? We can. I hope he never fixes that, because I quite like it. But yeah, I'm never going to stop for fuel again on this truck. Well, unless the game does something silly that forces us to stay in it for like the next 1,000 fucking kilos or something. But what is 1,000 kilometres? I mean, 1,000 of like one of these metric measurements is a kilo. So if you do 1,000 kilos, is that a kilo? It's a kilometre. It's a kilometre. Kilometre. I don't know. What a weird fucking system. I don't use metric, it's silly. Like, nothing in this country was ever built using metric. I'm fine, like, you know, countries that use it and have used it for a long time, then knock yourself out and use it. But my country never did, and nothing over here was ever made using it. So it's just shit, you know, it doesn't make sense. If I want to put a carpet down, you know, now more and more places... My fucking book printers only did metric, and it's like, I don't know what these sizes are. These don't make sense to me. Yeah, you see, you can hear the fuel usage happening. You know, this don't make sense to me, and so I don't know they've done it, because they charge you for the next metric size up from what you want. We're driven over that barrel, I think. I'd have to get out and intervene by hand. Nah, we got it. So yeah, you know, it's fucking silly. And when you want to buy materials, what's weird is, say you want to buy wood, and it's like, oh, you know, you want equivalent to like 1.5 inch or something. I don't know what this equivalents to in metric, so I'm maybe way off. But in any case, they'll sell you something weird like 38.5mm. But it's not equivalent to 1.5 inches, it's thinner. And now if you want to build the thing in metric, you've got all these weird floating points all over the place. And it's like, well, you might as well just sold me 40mm wood at this point. Like, it would have at least been mathematically easier to use it, like, in a metric construction. But no, they're not going to do that. That'd be too easy. An even better idea would just be to sell me wood that was like, you know, 1.5 inches. Or even better, you know, ideally, just use like steel. It's a better material to work with. As I've said before, it's a much better material to work with, steel. I mean, say you want to chain a prostitute up, right? Then what you're going to use? Fucking balsa wood? No, you're going to use steel chains. I mean, she's not going to take it seriously, you know. If you chain into a bit of balsa wood, she's just going to like look at you and sort of like, really, you know, you're not paying me enough for this, mate. Yeah, the terrain generator does seem to have woke up. Hopefully the building generator does. I'm still going to drive recklessly fast. Especially because we'll probably get another one of them big hills, and it'll be a big hill, and, well, yeah, you know, my fucking truck isn't going to like it. So, yeah, this is fucking too fast, though. Oh, come on! Get bent. That was garbage. I was already past the rock by the time it fucking realised I'd hit it. We didn't lose... Oh, we lost a hubcap. Well, I'm not going to go looking for it. That's lost. Everything else is still on. Bugger it, we're going. We'll just nick a hubcap from someplace else. What was that tingy-ting? There's something falling off my car. I don't want the ting-tings in my car. Their music sucked. I remember hearing them before they got on radios and stuff, and it actually sounded different. And it's weird because it had this almost sort of punk rock sound to it, and you can still sort of hear where it was in some of their songs, and it's quite disappointing. I mean, they probably made more music later. That was just written as pop shit from the start, but yeah, when you heard like early live performances of like their early stuff, it had this punk rock vibe, and the pop-ified radio version, you can sort of still hear suggestions of it in there, like where it used to be. Whatever. Oh gosh, it's getting dark again. I swear we just had night time before I fucking saved. I'm starting to think the game time is independent whether it's running or not, kind of thing. It depends on something else. Like one day we'll load the game and it will be a radically different time to when that save was made. Or maybe it's a bit buggy. Or maybe my clock watching isn't so good. I haven't really looked at it. I don't even waste my time stopping there. I don't need diesel, I don't need oil, I probably don't need water. Yeah, let's put our foot down because we've got to get up that hill. You watch the speed fall off pretty much immediately. Almost immediate. Well, it's going to fucking start dying a death. You don't tend to get engines in them buildings. If I see a VW out the front of them, I'll stop. And we can maybe steal its engine. So yeah, it's the thing now, isn't it? Are we going to find the engine fast, or are we going to run the car out with its distance? I just don't know no more, man. I don't know no more. I've got an engine to rebuild in real life, a little two-stroke. That's going to be fun. I like working with two-strokes. Fun engines, excellent power-to-weight ratio. I like the noise they make. I even like the smell of them. They'll smell a bit different, two-strokes. It's weird. You can put the exact same fuel in them, but different ones have a different smell. Yeah, the rocks are always bad in the grass biomes, I've said before. Now look, at this road's flat, but we're not getting the speeds that we were before. It's going uphill now. Now, I've said this before, but I think the game does something to emulate, like, elevation. Because at this point, the engine would be, you know, running really rich if we didn't mess about with the mixture. I suppose it maybe wouldn't affect the diesel as much, but like, it still would affect it to some extent because it's going to have less dense air going into the cylinders. There's like less oxygen in there now. So, you know, if you went really high up, I guess it would start smoking a bit and everything. Ah, there we go. How are you going to redeem yourself, world generator? Maybe, maybe not. In any case, we'll park here and we'll fucking find out then. Fucking find out then! Ronnie Pickering! Who? Ronnie Pickering! Huh? Ronnie Pickering! Who the fuck's that? Yeah, me! To think I used to live on that street. But he does something like, it is what people are like when they get confrontational here. He even does a, yeah, you, as a threat. That's a threat. Where I come from, you know. Ah, diesel. You bastard. Well, you got it halfway right, game. Well, I suppose we'll check the water. Yeah, it definitely uses more of that now, doesn't it? the subject of water, I really do need to go and take a piss, but I can't be bothered right now. Maybe in 5 minutes, maybe at the next building I'll go and do that. It's going to make editing annoying. I don't want to do editing on these, because I'll try and ignore it, but I might not be able to actually. I should probably just fix it before it gets uncomfortable, shouldn't I? Blah, 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 blah. Right. We're back. My bladder has been drained all over the floor. But yeah, we'll continue to drive at these thrilling speeds. I can't believe this shit. It gives you one of them buildings, it doesn't give me the goddamn petrol engine. They used to be dead common in there. So, I would have noticed if there was a car on the roof, surely. I'm gonna watch this back and see a fucking sunroof VW Golf there, and if it has a sunroof, it's pretty much a guarantee it's a fucking petrol one, I think. This is going to impede my progress. I aim to do 100k minimum at all times. There's no reason I'm driving too fast on the way down, but it's very easy to lose control of the car, so yeah, I don't know if it's a good idea. Okay, we're back up to minimum speed now, but that ain't going to make up for it. It's not good. It's not good. Okay, I think we're more than halfway through the night at least, so that's good. Yeah, I might start sleeping these nights off. Save electricity or something, I don't know. But I mean, it takes time to sleep, doesn't it? I mean, it always bugs me how like a third of my life now I've spent asleep. And that's just crap. Seems like a waste, but there's nothing you can do about it. Well, actually, I didn't sleep much for like the first 18 years or so of my life. So I probably spent more like a quarter of mine asleep at best. I can't miss sleep now, I feel it now. Oh, this is what I was talking about. Yeah, it's always dodgy to me how the brake pedal is reverse in games. And if the car starts going backwards, then you have to press the gas pedal to brake. That's just weird. So I'd really, really like a big steering wheel controller with like a clutch pedal and a shifter and everything on it. That'd be really amazing. Play Need for Speed 3 with it. I like that game. No one texts me on in multiplayer. I've asked people and they oh no, I don't want to. Cause they always make excuses. It's bullshit. I'm not that good at it. I'll even handicap myself. I'll play in like a Class C car. Mod the game and like make a traffic car selectable or something. I don't know. Yeah, I wonder if I could even find like all the fucking tools for that now, Car FC or whatever it was called. Yeah, that used to be real fun. Could never wrap my head around any of the course editors. I suppose it's a polygon engine, I don't work with those. I'm well and truly stuck with sector engines, they're the only thing I understand. You give me build or like Jedi or something and I may be able to figure out what's going on. Give me these engines that are all fucking polygons, especially where like, you know, the height axis isn't Z. That'll always mess with my head. Like Z is like, you know, the height axis. X and Y, like, well, it makes sense. When you look at a map, you don't go X and Z, do you? You go X, Y. Like X is across the map. Like Y is forward and backward the map, right? But no, that's not how we do things. Don't know how I didn't see that, but I didn't. I need my eyes tested. Yeah, I was worried I was going to hit that tree as well. So yeah, I don't know why some game engines do it that way. I just refuse to work with them. I always wanted a modification for Minecraft to change the readouts and everything. And plus it used to fuck with everyone else because I would automatically read it like, you know, and I would say like Z for height and Y for like, you know, forward distance and shit. Yeah, these practically never spawn engines either unless there's vehicles at them, so through we go. So yeah, I don't know. Minecraft I'm probably not going to play anymore. I mean, I was never hugely into it, and since they've done this update that makes the world deeper, it really is a chore to fucking get anything done. And it just performs worse, so I can't be bothered. They've broken a lot of mechanics I used to have. You know, I was just in the process of relearning, well, how do I get around all this shit they broke, and then they broke more of it, including the things I'd just learned. So it's like, well, no, you know, every time something aids the player in any fucking way, you rub it out. And any time something fucks the player over, like birds, how long did it take for them to fix those? I'm amazed they even did. This fucking Mojang, you know, they'll take 10 years just to implement a fucking switch or something. And of course you have the audience clap like seals at what's a minor mechanic that a modder could put in the game in 10 minutes. So, no, I can't be bothered with it anymore. I probably won't play it anymore because it's so far removed from what I used to play. But then I'm kind of this, you know, I always want them old fuckers who, you know, as opposed to... Yeah, but I don't get on with those people either because like, I like the game somewhere in the middle. Like, of all that. I don't like the really old shit. I think the game was fucking horrible, and it was horrible for fucking years. And it started to get good, and I think the first major problem was when they ruined the combat. Where you had that weird little fucking broken fucking sword icon had come up. And it's like, what the fucking hell is that? You know? Like, now my sword just makes weird noises and doesn't really hurt people. So this is stupid. It's like you're trying to force me to use enchantments. I don't want to use fucking enchantments. That system's convoluted and dumb. It's the same as the Persians. It's dumb. Because I swear that used to be the fucking cauldron, so I have no idea how they fucking work. Is the cauldron good for anything now? I mean, you could use it in mechanisms, like with comparators, because it was a movable block that you could get a different value out of by the water level in it, but... So, I mean, that was nice. But what the fuck are they good for now? Yeah, I never bothered with the enchantments and the push. There, you saw the underworld sinking. You see, now we're seeing it a lot more. Told you we would, as we started approaching 1K. So we're only a fifth of the way done with the road now. We really are. We're clocking on progress here. We're doing good. We're doing it all right. It's another fucking bunker, isn't it? Fuck your bunker. I might stop and just pee on it in disapproval. Yeah, no cars, just the trailer. Thing is, this will get worse once we get past about the halfway point. It's very rare to see vehicles or anything anymore, and with the new spawning, it's going to be really bad. It's going to be really, really bad. I'm not actually looking forward to it very much if we desperately start needing things out there, because it's going to get a bit fucking taxing. I'll get you to the end of the road because I said I would, but yeah. Definitely needs to just dial in the spawning of things back up a little bit. Just a touch. It's close. It's not quite right. Are we going to hit rock? Probably. It's a grass biome and I'm going too fast. But I got to make up for them hills. P-A-R-T-Y because I gotta. You know the music that plays in The Mask when he's saying that I always hear that music in my head when I think of like trolling. That to me is the trolling thing. I think things fell off my car. Don't look like it actually. Well, if it did, it was nothing vital. Let's keep going. I swear I didn't turn into that. I was turning away from it. Do you think maybe the steering wheel bugged out? I don't know. I wouldn't be the only person who's sworn that this game actually swings you into the purse sometimes. Like, I swear, you can be touching nothing. Like now, if I let go of the wheel, like, I swear occasionally the game kicks you into the purse. I still think it's not intentional. And it's probably to do with the terrain. You notice how the terrain bends around certain things. It bends around where the road is, and it bends around where buildings are, and it makes me wonder if it's bending around a feature. You know, it's like the rocks. I wouldn't be surprised if some of them maybe sink the terrain a little bit, and that's why you seem to pull towards them slightly. Like, it might be really, really subtle, but it's just enough to sort of pull the car in just slightly. What is that? It's a tiny gas station. Do I want to stop at it? We'll slow down and we'll like sort of like glide through it. See if it looks like there's anything there. It's not looking like it. No, nothing. Let's keep going. Oh man, that fucking music. Yeah, game's not been kind to us, is it? Is the spawning really this bad now? You know, maybe I will quit if it's this bad. Maybe I won't drive to the end of the road. I might just give up. So, I mean, this is pretty rough now. I mean, what are we going to do when it's time for this car to go? If the game doesn't give us another car, what are we going to do then? Because they used to be way more common. I'd like a way of towing cars. I know there's mods that have done it. But, you know, I would like a way to tow cars. I don't think you should be able to drive very fast. But, you know, you should be able to attach a towing, like, tube. I mean, you couldn't really use a rope, could you? Because, you know, the car behind you, there'll be nobody in it to put the brakes on and stuff. You can certainly, you know, use a solid bar. See it done. This biome sucks. It really sucks. Ah, fuck off! I didn't touch it. Didn't touch it. It was miles away. It was practically the other side of the fucking road, you div. Well, yeah, I don't know what to say, man. There's no rabbits out here. There's no alien babes. Not even aeroplanes. Those are an option we forgot about. I wouldn't even consider those as valid. There again, you know, aliens... you know, aeroplanes, they might be better than the aliens, because, I mean, it's the alien spaceship that can take you places. The plane can take you places itself. So, I mean, there's an advantage there, isn't there, I suppose? Maybe it's worth risking the turbines and stuff and getting bits of yourself cut off. You know, those people might be onto something. Nah, I think we'll just hold out for the aliens still. Maybe. Depends how bad things get in this endless desert, I suppose. Man, that's itchy. What is that? Oh, I've been bit by something. Well, ain't that nice? It's a fucking bus stop or something, isn't it? Of course it is, and there's no fucking bus there. So why would there be? It just isn't giving us nice things. We do have patches like this from time to time in this game where you just get shit luck, so I guess we're having one of them, but I mean, it's making us good progress, so my bet of I can do it in less than 100 episodes, and if I can, you know, you gotta fucking get on your knees and suck me off, then, well, yeah, there you go, it's looking good for me, if you're, like, buying into this bet, because, I mean, you know, I'm probably going to win if the game keeps giving us a while until I run out of fuel. Oh man, the flashy lights are back. It's the aliens. There must be a group of glamour models from the planet fucking something, and they're just having their little catwalk fashion show thing up there. I don't know. I don't know anything about fashion shows. I might have watched one or two of them on the telly just to ogle the women years ago, but I mean, I couldn't tell you anything else about it. It's like, why are you making them wear all these stupid looking clothes? I wonder if they feel like idiots. They probably want to take it off just as much as I want them to, you know? I think after a while, that's not far game. I think after a while you'd just disconnect from it, wouldn't you? I think I would if I was like some fashion model, you know, I would have zero thoughts about the shit they were asking me to wear. Like it would just be, okay, I've got to, like, you know, do my thing, and that's basically it. That's all I would think about. Well, that hubcap's gone. That was unfair, you gotta admit that was unfair. We outran the terrain. Man, it looks very dead out here. This is like dead farmland or something. This must be where the farms used to be. Well, they're not here now. There's a troll in here. What was that noise? What was that noise? Look, where's my sponge, you div? There we go. Yeah, it's looking sorry for itself, that sponge. Hold on a minute. I thought I was getting that weird noise, but I'm not. I don't have long left in this part. There's just nothing. There's fucking nothing now. There's 2 parts of fucking shite. And I can't even be held responsible. This is what I mean. It's not fair on me. Like this modification. What's this? This is a little gas station, isn't it? Is it? Yeah, it's the back of one. Well, the engines don't tend to spawn in those, so that can fuck itself. I'm not stopping it. Yeah, I don't like this alteration to the spawn rates, I really don't. I might have a look and see if I can modify it and to turn them back up a bit. I don't want to do it a lot, just a little bit. Because like I say, it's nearly right. It was too high before this update, but now I think it's too low. But not super too low. It is closer to correct than it was. So if we can just turn it up just a hair, that would be very nice. Anything here? No, nothing I want. There's a rabbit at least. That's nice to see. We haven't seen one of them in ages, the sexy evil bunnies. I don't know what that is out there. Just a water tower. Don't usually get things at them. Do you mind, car? Get back on the road. Stay on. Trying to roll a cigarette here. Yeah, the rocks are harder to see in this sort of sorry for itself grass, aren't they? The fuck was that? There was a flash of something outside my window there, I swear. Can't be the only person who saw that. That was dodgy. Now we drive on this side because probability, geez, somebody detonating a nuclear bomb in the distance. All I need is more fucking night time. It's just what I fucking always wanted. We're gonna sleep this night off, I'm afraid. I'll try and knock another 10k out before I go. I have about 7 minutes to do it before I'm at my target sort of time on the clock and I have to go and do other things. Is that a building? I can't tell from here. Let's just drive towards it and see. What was that noise? Is this one of them bigger stations? It is. Because it hasn't spawned vehicles, just the sled. Well, sometimes you do get things in these. What the? At least that's working. Wow, they must have been trying to keep the rabbits out. Why do you want to keep them out? They're hot. Idiots. Right, is there a petrol engine in here? I don't see one. The fucking spawns are awful. They really are. We're just getting shit luck this time. I don't get it. What the fuck have we done to upset the game this bad? Man, this is rough. It's getting rough. I'm sleeping tonight. Say what you will, but I'm sleeping it off. Right, let's try and knock out this last 8 or 9k. Killing someone's mem, killing someone's dad, throw them all in there. Vi went i Juden morgen tåten, at ni sen kyssa se unda jäcka. Den dren sitter vent till det täckbrikten. Never mind. Anyway, obviously I don't subscribe to such ideas. Pretty suicidal if I did. It's an angry rabbit there, or it's just horny, I don't know. Well, I'm sorry, rabbit, I can't stop right now. I'd love to help you. Whoa, what was that? It was like we got hit. Man, this is getting weird. I don't know if I like this anymore. Something dodgy going on here. And them green lights are back. The fuck are we driving into here? Should we just go home? Maybe we'll just turn right there. That's definitely a thing. Should we just turn around and go home? I think we should turn around and go home. It's getting out of hand, and it's sending us in another fucking grass fire. I do think sometimes the wild generator just breaks down. Look at the cloud cover here, it's insane. Sometimes the wild generator just breaks down for like a few hundred fucking miles or something. And I think that's what it's done to us at the moment. This is a very flat seed. I am sorry, if I had known I would have started on a different one. It maybe make up for it later, and it'll just get absolutely fucking insane. Nah, I ain't made my target distance yet. There is a bus though. Ah, it's a bendy bus, so I'm not stopping for those. We ain't never going to drive one of them. They're pretty much undrivable, the bendy ones. So you can forget about taking one of those anywhere. Let's keep going. Full speed. Is there any point in getting a petrol engine now? This car only has one part left in it. That's sad. Of course, with the spawn rates we're getting, it probably has 10 more parts left in it. fuck is that in the distance? Why is that showing up so early? Oh, it's closer than I thought. That's not though. Well, that's not in the road, is it? It shouldn't be. No, it's too big to be in the road, like when it's looking that small. It would be cool if the road went through them. You know, that maybe we should go out there. I mean, there's not really anything to see in them, but you ain't seen them, have you? If you ain't played this game, I guess. Shall we go out to it? Well, I'm not seeing any buildings. Still not seeing any buildings. Bugger it, let's drive out to the archway. That's actually maybe farther away than I thought. It's alright. I can get there and I can get back to the road. There's a boat up there. We'll go up the archway and then we'll drive towards the boat. Fuck it, we'll go. I'm not quite at my target time yet, so I might as well. Yeah, this thing's probably quite a ways out there, because they're very big. And you see there's an out here, and I'm sure someone will ask me to drive through it. I don't know if I'll be able to. It depends how it's spawned in the ground. But I can certainly walk through it. One thing this game actually does do really well, and I don't know if it's intentional, is how when you drive towards something it doesn't feel like you're getting any closer to it a lot of the time. Like, it's pretty good at giving you that illusion. I don't know if it's the way the heat haze is or something. The heat haze effect used to be different. Well, there you go. There's the archway coming up. It's an archway. It doesn't do anything, so... You know, yeah, I'm sure you were hoping it would be like the fucking thing in the Ministry of Magic or something, but it's not. We'll get out and have a look and maybe pee on it a bit, just to say we were here. Oh, damn, I forgot just how big it was. It's massive. Can I even get up there? I don't know if I can get up here, you know. We'll try. I don't think I can, I'm afraid, boys and girls. You know, I don't think we're getting up there. It's a shame. Well, it doesn't do anything, like I say, so we're not really missing out on it. Right, now I've got to get back to the fucking road, so... I guess we'll do that before I clock out for the day, which means I'm going to go over my target time, but I guess I can give you a freebie like that. You know, I got to give you some hope that you can win this stupid bet and not have to get on your knees. Hey, it's my channel, and I'm in charge here, and I'll do whatever I damn well please. Obviously, I'm only messing about, but it is my channel, and I will do whatever I want. I go where I please, and I please where I go. But, yeah, you know, it's all in good fun. I don't mean nothing. Right, you're kidding me, it was that close to the road. Well, at least we took a fucking shortcut. I did think I was seeing that boat, so, I mean... Yeah, I guess we fucking did, didn't we? The boat's over here, let's drive towards that. I'm not going to go out to it, unless it's on the road. But we'll wait until we're like parallel with it or something, I guess. Unless the road's got other ideas. It must turn back on itself in a moment. This seems too far. Yeah, it is. I've told you before, I always kind of know where, like, west is and everything. I try and keep tabs on it. And maybe it comes from figure skating, where you go into a spin and, you know, you do pointing to stop yourself going dizzy, and you do it in ballet as well. But in doing so, you also kind of develop this ability where even when you don't have a focal point to look at, you kind of have this sort of sense of where you're facing that you end up getting very, very good at. It's like uncanny. Now maybe that's where it comes from, and that I can do it in the game as well. I don't know. But it certainly is a thing. And I'm sure anyone who does any form of like dance or something probably reports similar things. Oh my god, is it in the road? It won't be. I won't be that lucky. Nah, the road's starting farther and farther away from it. Man, this blows. I so want one in the road. I've seen it a few times. The odds of us getting it in this world are actually pretty decent. Just because I've seen it in pretty much every world I've ever had, if I only go far enough. But yeah, I don't think it's our time in this world yet. Like, I think we're going to have to go a bit farther to find one that does it. Unless the road turns violently, but I can't see it doing that. It can turn quite sharp in places. It usually doesn't, but occasionally it does. These green lights are really starting to mess with me. Okay, well, I guess what is that up in the rocks? What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh, stuff came off the car. The radio's gone. The hubcaps are gone. The sun visors are fucking gone. The wheels are gone. You know, I almost think we should just reload from back when we were at that archway. Tell me it's cheating, but that was a fucking bug that got us there. That was definitely a bug, so... Unfortunately, that's what I'm going to do. And drive back to this point. Because that's garbage. Like, that is bullshit. I'm not repairing my car when it wasn't my fault. I'd accept hitting the rock, fine. But we hit something that wasn't there in mid-air. We just got launched in a different direction. And it totaled my car. So... I'm High Treason, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Maybe we'll start from back there. I don't know. Can we at least get a total distance? No, I'm not even going to bother looking. We can figure it out. Oh, fuck it. Let's just... Oh, no, I can't, because the... Oh, no, that won't affect the autosave. Or whatever. Do that. Total distance 716. I'll see you in the next one. What the hell? Oh man, I was bringing it up to the fucking place just that I could be starting in the same place and it fucking happened again. I guess I'll just leave it alone for now. It's like it doesn't want me to progress past this point yet. Weird. Happens sometimes. Maybe I'm just like a bit wonky in the brain at the moment, I don't know. Fuck knows. Well, this is sure adding time.